Hey guys, magandang umaga. I'm back with another planning videos and today I decided to share my November setup with you. But before we start, I want to thank you guys for watching my vlogs and supporting my channel. I'm from Philippines by the way, and for this year I'm using my A6 Hobonichi Tacho as my daily planner and my journal as well. So this is my planner and this is what it looks like right now. As you can see, it gets chunky over the time since I'm using it as my memory planner. And here it is. So I have here my intro pages, my calendar, my trackers, and my monthly spreads. And that's it. For the daily spreads, this is what it looks like. It's so colorful and fun to do every day or every week whenever I update this so late. And since it's also serve as my journal or memory planner, I have the different themes for each month and every weeks. So sometimes I lay out this as simple, or sometimes I give this an effort. So it really depends on my mood. But today for my November, I always start with the monthly plan, which is this one. Ah, this one. So first thing I always do is I just write down all the fixed dates such as the bills to pay, due dates, and other birthdays and important reminders for the month so I can see my upcoming schedules and appointments, see how busy I am. So that's how I start planning or layouting my pages. So as you can see here, this is my monthly page and I don't have anything in here but the fixed date. So we're going to design this one, and for the designs, I decided to use this watercolor that I'm using. Okay, so last week I thought of having an autumn leaves and used that color theme for my November. I actually searched an inspiration for that, but it seems I just want to do it on my way. And as you can see here, I already have the guide for the month title. I'm going to cover this space right here to make it more simple. I usually use this as my advanced planner on or my goals of the month, but not for this month. So to start, I want to pick some pens to outline the pencil guide that I made in here. This is where I can start. So this is how it looks when it's done, and I also give a hint of highlights using my Uniball Signo pen in orange color. The next thing I plan to do is decorate the available space that I have on my monthly spread. Now at the lower right page is a box meant for my December, which is next month. This is December 1 to 4, so I plan to cover this with a watercolor to go with the theme. And this will allow me to have more space for my decors and doodles since I have an extra 4 boxes here to fill up with my intended designs. I decided to have a bunch of leaves at the lower page, and I don't have any guide or an inspiration for this one. I just paint what's on my mind, and I'm starting with the light color first and then paint another leaves on top that is more darker shade to have a transition. And I know that leaves is not that perfect, but I'm trying to do my best to make it more decent. Well, the important thing is you enjoy doing and preparing your journal or your planner, so you don't get overwhelmed in time. You don't have to be an artist to have an artsy journal. Just be yourself, and your creativity helps you. I think that's it for this page, and I'm quite happy with the result of this one, especially those colors that I combined, and that works well together. It really looks good when it all dries down. Since I'm done setting up this page, we're moving on to the next one, which is my daily spreads. And since I'm using this Hobonichi Techo, this planner has this extra page for every month. And for this November, I'm using this as my monthly goals checklist and my wish list as well for my November. And then beside that, I already have the pencil guide for me to easily paint later on. And it also helps me to visualize my decoration and minimize my error. So I'm almost done with this page, and I'm actually waiting it to dry down so I can see the result. And as you can see, I used the top part of my day one for my decoration since I have an extended wood designs, and I usually use it for my priority checklist, but since it's holiday in here in my country, I don't set any priorities on this day. And also, I have this capital N beside this wood, and that's for my November. And I'm actually thinking of adding some details in here. So I decided to put leaves around my initial, and let's see what is the outcome of this one. So finally, I'm done on this page. This is the final look, and I'm happy again with this layout. Now we're moving on to the next one, which is my day 2 and my day 3. As you can see, I already have the drawing guidelines in here. So let's just paint this over with my watercolor. So this is the final look for my Wednesday and Thursday spread. I just settled all the leaves on both sides of the pages. I did some outlines and touch-ups, and that's it. So the next one here is my day 4 and day 5. So while planning the layout, I thought of having a coffee at least in one of the page, and it's on my day 4 now. Aside from dried leaves, I also want to incorporate another elements here. So let's just work on that. So for this layout, I have a cup of coffee and a mushroom and a pumpkin to match the autumn theme for this week, and I'm so proud of myself here. It's super cute. I also love putting all my decoration at the bottom part of this page because I intend to cover the Japanese writings. Plus, I have enough space for my content in here. So that's it for this page. Moving on to the next, which is my last spreads. So we're now down to 2 pages already, and for my day 6, I decided to have a cup of coffee right here, and I'm going to color that using my watercolor again. And for my day 7, I wanted to have the same design just like my day 1. So I'm going to have a branch of wood in here and put some leaves again. So that's it for now. We're starting here on my day 6. Alright, I'm done setting up my last spreads, and this is the final look. I'm really happy using my watercolor every time I do my layouts and my spreads because I'm always amazed on how it adds a factor on my decorations, and I just love the colors and the effects. And now that we're done here, I want to give you a quick flip on my November setup. So starting here on my November cover, this is what it looks like right now. I just added another initials to complete the November. And then another thing in here is my monthly goals and my wish list for the month. Now for my designs, I have here a branch of wood with dried leaves. And then what I plan to do on my daily page is that I'm gonna using this time schedule right here on the left side part of this page, and then while on this side I'm gonna be using this one for my notes and other task checklists. So moving on to the next page, which is my day 2. This is my birthday page, so I decided to almost cover up this page because I wanted to have a journal or gratitude on this day, and I'm also on my vacation on this day, so I don't have any task to do. Well, on my day 3, I have here more space for my notes and other reminders. So for this layout, I decided to put my leaves on both sides of the pages. So next thing here is my day 4 and day 5. So I wanted to have another element on my pages for the autumn theme. So I decided to put some cup of coffee, some mushroom and pumpkins here, and I love the result of this one. I just put all the elements at the bottom part of the page so that I have more space on the middle. Also at the top, I'm gonna be using this for my priority checklist. So that's my weekend page. Then this is my Sunday and Monday spread. As you can see, I have this cup of coffee again with dried leaves right here and a flower. So that's it for this setup. I also have an autumn theme for my day 7. So the next thing I wanna show you guys is my monthly spread. I think this is the final look for now. I'm gonna be filling up this one by next week. So yeah, let's just see. Hope you guys like it. Maraming salamat and see you on my next one. Bye!